Colorado's school funding, a historical lens on today's challenges. Colorado's approach to funding public education has shifted dramatically over the past few decades, both in level and priority. In the early 1990s, over 40% of Colorado's state general fund was allocated to K-12 education. Today, that share has dropped to just 29%. During this time, a series of fiscal policy changes reshaped the state's ability to invest in education. Measures like the Gallagher Amendment and Tabor created structural limitations. In 2000, Amendment 23 passed and was intended to restore school funding to pre-cut levels by requiring annual increases. But these increases weren't enough to fully meet the needs of a growing and diversifying student population. For 14 consecutive years, the state drew from K-12 funds to meet other obligations, creating what many refer to as a debt to education. Though that debt is no longer growing, it doesn't mean our schools are adequately funded today. In fact, Colorado now spends about $2,000 less per student than the national average, according to U.S. Census data, putting us behind most other states. Even as student needs have increased, especially in areas like special education, mental health, and multilingual learning, our funding hasn't kept pace. And this isn't just about dollars. It's about what that funding makes possible. Safe learning environments, qualified teachers, mental health support, and programs that engage all students, from CTE to the arts. When funding falls short, so do the opportunities available to students across our state. Understanding where we've been is essential to charting a new path forward. These funding trends set the stage for current policy discussions about how to structure funding to be adequate, equitable, and responsive to local context. To dig deeper, check out our full video series, exploring base funding, adequacy studies, and how we can better meet the needs of every student in Colorado. Want to know more? Visit cosfp.org for in-depth insights.